What is up, guys? MegaZardZ here, and today I'm just going to bring you a quick replay. I was using the Banded Crocodile team in UU a bit. If you don't know it, I'm fairly certain I used it. My opponent has Stall with Hippo Stoutland core, which is sort of the best way to run it right now. I mean, it's hard to run offensive sand because Hippopotas is just... it just kills momentum. It just takes all your momentum and shits on it. So Stoutland just fits well as like the final mon on stall teams instead. And unfortunately, this is a rather difficult looking team. This was my first UU match I played in a while. I played a few more after it with this team, but I really like this battle, so I thought I'd share it with you. So he leads off with with the thing, as I have nicknames on this team, so I'm gonna go with better story than Twilight. And unfortunately, he turns out to be, I believe it's Spadef Hippo, because he takes a hit really well, but he's, I'm guessing, Rocky Helmet. Because no lefties, I'm just going to get up my rocks. He goes into Cresselia. Cresselia, I have two dark types. I don't know if he's Moonblast. I'm going to try to stay out for that and go into Rachi. As he sets up a sub, I'm like, oh, fuck. The only thing I can say about Cresselia is Morning Sun is a bit weakened by the sand, so that's sort of good. I'm a U-turn, doesn't quite break the sub, which really caught me off guard, as now he reveals the Moonblast, so that was a good play. Lowers my special attack, as I actually thought it'd be faster than Cresselia, because this Ampharos runs Speed Creep, but the Speed Creep is only for no-speed Swampert. This is the no-speed Cresselia, so he's going to get off a lot of damage on my Ampharos, as fortunately Volt Switch does break the sub even with the minus special attack, and I can just go into Crocodile, and this is Banded Crocodile with Pursuit, which means Cresselia is pretty much dead. So I'm going to go for Pursuit, as he does switch out. Still's going to be able to live rocks with 4%, but at that point anything can kill it, unless he switches into Ampharos after it kills something. Goes into Alomomola. I'm just going to go into Ampharos because it does nothing for me right now. It's really weak, dies to most stuff. He goes for Wish. At this point, I'm like, oh god, he's just going to pass a Wish to Hippo. That's really annoying. I'm going to Dragon Pulse as he goes into Hippo, and that actually ends up taking him out, which really surprised me. I guess Nidoqueen isn't running max special attack, or maybe I messed up the EV somehow, but that was great. He's going to go into Whimsicott, just take me out. I actually switch out, predicting the Encore so he can set up Leech Seed on something, but he goes straight for the Moonblast. That's fine. It doesn't do anything to Nidoqueen, as unfortunately he's going to be rather real here and stay in and go for the knockoff, as I go for the Earth Power, because I wanted to see how much that would do to Alomomola, which I figured was coming in, so I could see whether it was physically defensive or specially defensive. Now he's going to go into Cresselia as I kill him, but I don't have my Life Orb, so Nidoqueen's damage output greatly reduced, and at this point I make like the worst play of the game right here. Nidoqueen was the best mon I had for breaking this man's team, and I had to sack it to a Banded Stoutland. I should have sacked Ampharos, that was retarded. But I'm going to go into Jirachi now. I'm like, he's not staying in, so I can trick one of his defensive mons. Wrong. He's just going to stay in and try to just spam return on me, which is really fucking annoying. So I'm just going to go for the Iron Head, as with the ban, Jirachi does quite a bit. Unfortunately, Fortress can come in, which I don't predict. I should have at least gone to Ampharos, but I don't, and I just go for the Iron Head, which actually does quite a bit. I probably could have stayed and kept Iron Heading. Instead, I'm just going to go into Ampharos, as he's just going to get awfully cool on me and get a Rapid Spin kill. Ouch. That hurt my pride. Right there. Rapid Spin kill. Painful. Just going to go into Hydreigon because Illuminati from 3 heads. Goes into Whimsicott, as I was hoping Dark Pulse would do more, but it doesn't do more than what it did, so that's a little unfortunate. I'm just going to go into Jirachi because I know I can threaten this thing out. As he goes for Moonblast, that does 13%. Good number to keep in mind right there. Moonblast is 13%. It'll come into play later. He's going to go into the Stoutland again, just sacking it to... I go for Fire Punch, expecting either him to stay in or me. I don't know what I was expecting. But now he goes into Alomomola. I can't really do anything, so I'm actually going to go into Crocodile with the sole intent of sacking it, because if Alomomola is in as Crocodile... If Alomomola is in as I get a free switch, I can go into Alakazam and just start setting up Calm Minds all over it, because it's Sash Alakazam, but with Calm Mind as a move, which is, it's a cool set that I found, and all it really does is, like, if it's a stall team like this, they can't really touch it, just sets up a few Calm Minds and sweeps. I mean, it's pretty cool. So he's just gonna eventually kill me after making sure he wishes everything up. Goes into Whimsicott. I'm like, Choice Banded Crocodile, can you do this? And he's like, no. I can't do it. I'm too weak. I'm like, fuck. So the worst thing for my team is all the way back up to 80%. That's really annoying. But I'm going to go into Jirachi because I don't want him encoring Alakazam, as I totally forget I'm banded, not Scarf, because I tricked the Scarf and he's faster. I'm like, fuck. So I'm going to go into Alakazam. I can't Calm Mind because Encore, Prankster Encore. Fortunately, Giga Drain does nothing, Psyshock does a crap ton of damage. I'm just going to go for another one. As he goes into Fortress, this does absolutely nothing. At this point, Alakazam is my best way of winning. So I have to go into Hydreigon and scout for the Gyro Ball, as he does, in fact, reveal the Gyro Ball. Not really surprised, because on a team like this, I sort of want to use this team. I wish I had it. He has Gyro Ball, does a lot. I'm just going to Roost up. No, I'm going to go for Dark Pulse, trying to get off the damage so Alakazam can kill him, if not kill him. He goes into Alomomola, and I Roost. And here's the thing about that. If I had killed him, which I could have done, he would have been able to go into Whimsicott and revenge me. And at that point, if I go into Alakazam and kill the Whimsicott, Fortress is going to come back in and kill the Alakazam. So I'm going to try to Roost up and then kill his stuff, because basically, I'm not saying it very well, but if I kill him and then Whimsicott comes in, I can't switch out and then switch back into Rocks, so Hydreigon dies, and then Alakazam can't set up Calm Minds on Whimsicott, and without Calm Minds, it cannot kill the Fortress. So I would lose. So I have to try to Roost up here, and then go into Alakazam, predicting to Protect, which ends up working out. I'm just going to go for a Calm Mind. He goes into Fortress, and at this point, all I can do is Shadow Ball, because I don't have HP Fire, which I would consider running, and I really, really fucking hope this kills. And he turns out to be Spadef Fortress. And right there is where I lost the battle. It's just Spadef Fortress, which totally caught me off guard. I'm like, I don't know. You already have Spadef Hippo, so I mean, it just really caught me off guard. So I'm in Dark Pulse with Hydreigon. He's going to go back into Whimsicott, and that was a really unfortunate 2-0 because this man had a Spadef Fortress. Especially after Nidoqueen. Better story than Twilight. Put in so much work, and then I ended up losing that game. But that was a fantastic game, Mr. Living Proof. I hope you guys enjoyed this replay. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. You know the stuff. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.